officially live on YouTube. Wow. All right, this will do. This'll do. All right, you guys, I'm officially live on YouTube. Let's freaking go. That's honestly crazy. I haven't been live on YouTube like ever, so let's see what it looks like because I don't even know what it looks like, you guys. But welcome in. Let me share this out. I'm gonna share it out. There we go. And oh wait, there you go. There we go. All right, girlies. How are you? Welcome in. We're gonna be talking all things GLP1. I'll wait for a little bit of people to get on, but y'all, it's gonna be fun. We are pretty much doing a live episode, so we're really just gonna be talking about all the things. That's gonna annoy me. Okay, there you go. Hello, welcome in. Y'all, I ain't never been live on YouTube, but what is up, you guys? My name is Chelsea. How are you guys? This is the Girly Pop Tribe podcast, so let's freaking go. This episode is all gonna be into detail how I avoid side effects on a GLP-1, and then also just how I am so successful on a GLP-1. Good morning, everybody. Hi, my peoples. How are you? How are my girlies? And what is up, y'all? I honestly was cutting a little bit close. Thank you. If you guys do like it, guess where you can find it? In my shopping bag on Chelsea Loses This. But I'm gonna make a video about this because this is too cute. It's giving fall. It's giving all the fall vibes. You guys, this morning, I have to talk a little bit while we have people come in and stuff. You guys share this out. I've never been live on YouTube, so make sure you're sharing this out to your stories, to everywhere. But anyway, so you guys, this morning I woke up and I just was like, you know what? I am entering a new chapter in my life. I am no longer letting people hold me back. I'm no longer going to keep doing cycles that are not good for me, okay? So I woke up and I was like, the first thing I'm doing is I'm working out because I needed to channel. First of all, I had a vivid dream that really solidified all the choices that I've been making lately in a good way. You know, I am exactly where I need to be. So that being said, woke up this morning, literally was like, okay, you're gonna get a workout in, and I just felt incredible, right? So I did a good workout. It was really fun. I did it at home, and then I went running, okay? When I tell you I went running, no, I'm not playing with y'all. I was running out there, and it was so fun because it was such a fall day outside. It felt so good outside. I'm over here in Maryland. You guys put in the chat where you guys are located and what the weather is like for you. But today it's kind of like a cloudier day. So it wasn't hot, but it wasn't cold at all. So it was a nice vibe. So starting my day like that felt incredible. So yeah, I really thought back to think about literally 17 months ago. There's no way I could have been running that track. I'm like, how did I get here? You know, I got here because of a GLP-1, but I also got here because of my hard work. I've been really building up my endurance since starting, you know, really being focused on my cardio strength and everything like that. And I have really been able to see the improvement in it all. So very grateful. This morning definitely showed that. So you guys, make sure you have your comfy clothes because we're all hanging out. We're just girly pops over here. So if you're in here, you're officially a girly pop. Make sure you share this out, and we're gonna get the yapping all about how you guys can avoid side effects on a GLP-1. But let me know how your morning is doing in the chat, you guys. And I gotta stay hydrated because that run, baby, ooh. Y'all, at one point, I really just wanted to see how fast I could run because the shoes that I wear, I have custom inserts. I splurged on that because if you're a runner, you really should. I just feel so much better running in them because you can get a really good shoe all you want. It's not made for you. You know what I mean? So I have my really runner shoes. Thank you, Girly. Appreciate you. My runner shoes that I love are Fresh from New Balances, but I also have my inserts for that. So your girl was taken off. I literally was trying to run as fast as I can because last week, do you guys know I did not work out once last week? Okay, I think I did some walking, but that was it. That was it because I had a cold, y'all. I was going through it. and I just wanted to let myself rest so I would get better faster, which definitely worked because I feel better, right? I sound better, y'all, right? It's still a little bit of lingering, but it's not that bad. But yes, y'all, it feels so weird to be on live over here, and it's just like so different. It's a different vibe, but we're here for it. You know, if you are just starting your GLP-1 journey, or if you are dealing with side effects and different things like that, you know, I wanted to come on here and explain how I don't have side effects. I really avoid them, you know, and it's really easy if you know, listen to your body, cook mostly at home, and different things like that can really help you when it comes to avoiding side effects on a GLP-1. Now, wherever you are getting your meds from, you need to make sure you are getting that support. If you guys have any questions about that, jumping jacks for your fans is crazy. I just literally ran 3 miles and then did a what's it called, workout. Like it was like 38 minutes, so like basically like a 40-minute workout in my basement gym. So the way I don't feel like doing jumping jacks for you, I'm sorry. I usually would because it's fun, but also it's like I'm in a weird setup. If I was downstairs, I'd totally do some jumping jacks. But anyway, you guys, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, about when it comes to being successful in a GLP-1, I know a lot of people think that, oh, just get on Ozempic, you'll be fine. That's all you need to do. But in reality, there are a lot of things that come into place. And being successful. Thank you, James. The hair is giving. Thank you. I appreciate it. But a lot of things comes into play, you know, and I won't tell you that it's not easier, because I can 100% tell you it is easier for me being on a GLP-1 because my body took to it so well. You know, in the beginning of my journey, I saw results right away. My body worked really well with these meds because I feel like my body really needed it. So if I had side effects this week, it's my... Oh, wait, hold on. It is not your fault, okay? You're switching meds, so you're on a whole different ball game over there, girly, because you have to give yourself grace over there. You're switching from one to the other, and that can change a lot of things. I decided I didn't want to inject... Oh, really? So how did that make you feel? With the, let me know how you're feeling, girly. Was that better? I don't know if that was gonna be the best idea if you are already feeling tired and stuff. But it might, because then it will like wear off sooner, you know what I mean? But you guys, welcome in, welcome in. We're talking all things GLP-1, so if you're not, gladly exit left. Okay, maybe share this to, you know, someone who wants to on their back, you know what I mean? I decided I didn't want to, oh wait. I just did it. Oh, wait, today? Wait, today? Okay, I be forgetting. I have to think about the days sometimes. I'm like, when did I take my shot? When do I take my shot? But anyway, you guys, a lot can change. I mean, a lot can come into place when you really start to think about your day-to-day and how you can truly be successful on a GLP-1. All you really got to do is figure out what works for you. You know what I mean? Because it's not always, everything that I do isn't going to work for you, and everything you do isn't going to work for me. Like, the best decision is to, hold on, let me make sure I have my Wi-Fi on so it's like strong. All right, you guys, I have to make sure I have my Wi-Fi on because then it'll be strong. But it's really finding what works for you and what's best for your body. So I did in the beginning have to figure out what foods were, you know, sitting right with me, what foods weren't, and different things that was going to adjust to how I was going to start, you know, doing my day-to-day. So for me, I was obsessed with DoorDash, you guys. DoorDash had me in a chokehold. The way I would eat a Big Mac almost every day. Okay, Big Mac needed to be stopped. A Big Mac, 10-piece chicken nugget, and a large fry, and a large Sprite. Like, girl, get it together. That was so unnecessary. But anyway, so I really had to, one, learn how to make a Big Mac at home, and did. My Big Mac is actually pretty good, like fire. But that being said, do different things like making Big Mac meal, salads and different stuff like that. I didn't want to fully be like, you know what, you can't have that anymore, that's it. And occasionally, yeah, I would still get a Big Mac, but it was really just like weaning off of it that was kind of helped me. Because I did like DoorDash usually every day, but instead of every day or like every, day of the week, I would do it like 4 times a week, 3 times a week, 2 times a week. And then eventually it came to be like, a 1 time week thing. And then no times a week. And it seemed like over time, I wasn't losing so much, because one thing that really helped me on my journey was getting out of the all or nothing mindset, because that's when I started to thrive. Because when you hold on to the all or nothing mindset, it's really not going to help you be successful in your journey. So really thinking about like, okay, just because today I said, you know what, I'm giving into the craving, I want to go have the Big Mac, I go have a Big Mac. That doesn't mean the rest of my day is ruined. No, that means even if I put it in my plans to do that, I can wake up, have my, sourdough toast on my bread, on my regular breakfast with my eggs and everything like that, and still do that for my lunch, and then come back for dinner and still have like what I would regularly have, if that makes sense. And to me, in my mind, that sounds crazy, because like I was so used to just like, oh, if it's this way, it's got to be that way. If it's that way, it's got to be that way. Like, it can't always be that way. And there has to be a middle ground. And I think I finally decided, I feel like I finally decided that it was time to realize that there's not always rules for everything. You know what I mean? There's not always rules. There literally is, you are just making it up as you go. Like, just because one meal wasn't the best doesn't mean that's all. Like, that's all you get. That's your only chance. Like, it's funny because when you say it out loud, it sounds kind of crazy, but a lot of our brains work this way. Well, at least mine did. At least mine did. But it was like crazy when you start to like pull back from it and realize like, hey, wait, it doesn't have to be like that. I can go get a Big Mac for lunch, but and then have a really good dinner. You know what I mean? So different stuff like that started to really help me realize that change can happen without being so dramatic. And I'm a Taurus girly, okay? But so I can be stubborn, okay? And when I'm not allowed to do something, I tend to want to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of us as humans, we're like that, right? So not switching it all at once really helped me to actually remove habits that didn't serve me anymore. Therefore, I could plug in habits that did. So a lot of that was really helpful for me to start learning how to, really have balance in my journey. I think a lot of people aren't successful with because they go into it with all or nothing mindset. Yeah, I feel like that was me 24/7. Like all my 20s, I've been trying, and I've always had the all or nothing mindset. And for me, it's like once I took that away, a lot changed. And I'm gonna hold y'all hand when I say this, but a lot of it is just an excuse for self-doubt and not thinking that we are good enough. So we just give up so easily. You know what I mean? It stems from not having confidence within yourself, at least from my experience. That's where it stemmed for me, because once I started to, have more confidence in myself, because I am building good habits and, doing my goals daily and making progress and things like that, that's kind of when it was like, a switch in me. Saying I'm not going to do, yeah, exactly. And that's why you guys won't ever catch me ever saying like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, there's no way I'm going to say that, because at the end of the day, I wonder if I will. And I can. And finding a balance is another thing. It's like, you got to find balance. Like, if you like a Big Mac so bad, like I did, right? Put it in your week. Put it in your week until eventually you make one at home that's better than the Big Mac at McDonald's. And you can get to that point. But you don't have to be like, I'm never going to have a Big Mac again. I can't ever have a Big Mac again. Because you know why? That's literally just going to make you want it. You don't even want a Big Mac. You're not even hungry. You're literally not even hungry. But you want it because you're telling yourself you can't have it. So stop doing that. Literally realize that you can have everything. Yes, you can have McDonald's and still lose. Throughout my journey, I have ate it before. Like, I have ate it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you just have to find that balance where you are, first of all, loving the meals you're cooking at home, because that's number one. You know, we put these McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them on a pedestal. When I tell you, if you try to remake it at home, it is so much better. Like, honestly, so much better. Has anyone tried to make anything at home that has been better? Like, let me know in the comments. You know, I'm eating wings on Friday. Air fried wings didn't do it for me. And period. Like, as you should. And you're still hitting goals. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. It's like the difference between like you before eating that like every day of the week to now. You know, now you can be like, oh, I'm just doing that on Fridays. That's a massive shift in mindset change. So you should 100% be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? That you can do that. Because before, I would be like, oh, I'm having it on Friday. Oh, I'm having Monday through Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like, two. You know, it's like, why do we think like that? You know, a lot of it can stem from the way we were raised, our different, you know, growing up and having to, you know, deal with different things when it comes to food, resources from food, different stuff like that. So we have to give ourselves grace, but we also have to know that we are not our situation. So we aren't our situation anymore. So it's up to us to make the change. Like, if you aren't at the place where you are having balance, like I'm talking about, then really just try to focus on getting there. You don't have to do it all or nothing. Just build your way up to it. You know, whatever your favorite meal is at home, eat it once a week and try to remake it at home. Like, try to remake it. It's actually kind of fun. I literally even did it for my daughter because she loves McDonald's. Y'all, you know what she told me the other day? She finally said she's over McDonald's. I said, finally. But then like 10 minutes later, she said, can we get McDonald's? I said, girl, I thought she was over it. But one time I made her chicken nuggets at home. And you know, she really loves homemade French fries. Like, if y'all aren't making homemade French fries at home, so good. And also I made a recipe one time. I went to Bonefish Grill, if you guys ever been there. Hey, Girly, how are you? If you guys never been to Bonefish Grill, it was amazing, right? So I had their boom boom shrimp tacos and then their truffle fries. Why did I go home and I made it? I made boom boom shrimp and their truffle fries, and it wasn't that hard, and it was so good and way less cow, obviously, because I'm using my own oils and everything like that. So it was very good, and I made it higher protein. It's like, live your life. It doesn't have to be chicken and rice. I promise you, I don't remember the last time I had chicken and rice. Like, I promise you. Like, it doesn't have to be any of that. It just has to be, you know, whatever you decide is for you. Bentley made me want the chicken, so I'll be making that tonight. Oh my gosh, Girly, should I make it too? Because you know what I want to make it with? I mean, I just want it with a Caesar salad. That sounds so good. Like, I really want it with a Caesar salad, or make it a wrap. With the Caesar wrap and the, stop it. That sounds good, girl. But yes, I'm going to make them get on live today later too. So hopefully they're up for it. I don't know what they're doing, but I think they're at their kids' games right now. Like, they're both their kids play basketball. So they're probably at games, I think. But after, I'll see what they're doing. Because I think they're down my way. But we'll see. At least Bentley will be. But you guys, I just feel incredible. And, oh, okay. So talking about not how to avoid side effects, get on a vitamin regimen. And I know, y'all don't want to hear it. Okay, go get your Flintstone vitamins. I'm just kidding. We all suffer through the Flintstone vitamins, but it don't gotta be like that. There's so many different vitamins. If you don't like taking a pill, go get a gummy. It's better than nothing. Don't let Karen say, oh, they got me, da 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 da. Do you, boo-boo. At least you were out there getting a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I have a sensitive stomach, so prior to GLP1, you know what I mean, when it comes to medications. So I take gummies, you know, and that is okay. So you just got to do what works for you when it comes to, I'm crying. You have such a good memory. The way I could not remember that to save my life, even if you asked me, I'd be like, what? They both did tell me yesterday. But yes, getting on a vitamin regimen is 100% the vibe, okay? And I know that it's like, oh, I don't know. Y'all, we're almost, well, at least me, I'm almost 30, okay? I don't know how old y'all are, but we need vitamins, okay? We can't just be out here world dogging life anymore, All right. Y'all out. Do you know what y'all do? Y'all wake up, not a lick of water, not a lick of brush in the mouth. Y'all just be like, coffee, and drown yourself in caffeine. And I'm like, where's the hydration? Where is the vitamins? Where is all of the like moisture your body needs? And then you'll be like, why is my skin breaking out? Why am I hungry? Like, get it together, people. Get it together. No, but you guys, the amount, this is so random, ADHD. I knew this live would be so random because y'all already know it is. But anyway, I sweat so much on that run this morning. I literally came in, took a shower immediately because I was so sweaty. But when I tell you, I'm going to join Hot Works. Like, I'm joining Hot Works because I feel like my skin, first of all, my face feels so, I cleaned it in the shower. Like, I did a really good skin routine in the shower, but it feels so clean. It feels like detox. It literally feels like so good because I was in that sauna and like sweating profusely out yesterday. And I feel like that run just made me sweat it all even more out. And I feel amazing. So I'm going to probably do that and then add it into maybe like 2 to 3 times a week, maybe. Or maybe the days that I work, I do it. Because then the other days I could do orange hair. Anyway, I'm going to plan it out. But it was fun. So if anyone loves Hot Works, let me know because I'm obsessed. And I only did 1 class. And I think that I want to do, hey, girly, how are you? Have you ever tried Hot Works, Tay? Have you ever tried it? It claims to do a lot, right? But when you look at, like, I don't know how to say it right. What's it called? Inferior saunas? I know because she wants me to join Lifetime. She already said, I'm joining Lifetime. And I'm like, okay, Hot Works is only like $70 a month versus Lifetime is $219. $219. So when somebody's son can pay that for me, then I'll go to Lifetime. Okay? Okay, so Tay, you should really Google if there's one in your area because Hot Works is like it's like a sauna. And it's like you can go to an intro class for free, but it's like an infrared, what's called in-frame sauna. I'm saying it wrong, I think. But if you Google the actual benefits from it, it really helps with like inflammation, detoxing, and like all this other things that like really could help. So maybe, well, you probably don't have. Oh, yeah, you probably can't be in that. I was just thinking it literally made me like so like, but the thing is, it's like, it wasn't like a regular sauna. Like, it wasn't like you go to the gym and there's a sauna. Like, it wasn't like you like can't breathe type of sauna. They're like a special type of sauna that like penetrates your like skin and stuff. It's like really interesting when you look at the research of, so it's not like I couldn't breathe or anything like that. It felt really good. I would not recommend working out in it though. I would not recommend working out, obviously. But like people say they do their own thing in it. I was like on Reddit and Hot Works. Oh my goodness, that's a lore. That is a lore for sure. But what was I gonna say? So I think I might sign up for that because I sweat so much. I swear everything came out of me, and I bet you tomorrow I'm gonna wake up in the 160s. Claim it. Own it, because it's gonna happen. I'm still 170 when I checked today. I haven't checked in a while, in a couple days, because I'm like, I'm not gonna keep checking to see 170. I'm So I haven't checked, and then I checked today, and I was like, I bet you, because of how much I literally sweat this morning doing my running and my workout, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna be in the 160s. But yeah, no, wouldn't recommend for you, girly. But I just thought it would be helpful because it's like, it's made for people that have a lot of pain and different things with their bodies. And it's like very low impact working out. And it's like, there's a lot of good benefits for the like and different things like that. They're like really supposed to penetrate, and get it really in. It's like basically even better than like red light therapy. 70 me please, 219 girl, right? Girl, right? I said 70. I said, what's the catch? The catch is like the first time you do. I'm telling all the business. So if anyone wants to know about how it works, I'm spilling the tea. The catch is you do have to buy their mat. And she said you could buy a towel from Amazon. I don't know if that's mine. I heard on Reddit that some of them don't let you buy outside towels. But since it's like hot and they want you to buy the ones that are the good quality for them. But that's just the first month, you know what I mean? So after that, you are literally just paying, I think it was like 70 something. So it's like Yeah, but the thing is, Lifetime had so much. When I tell you Lifetime was gorgeous, but somebody's son finna pay for me because 219, baby, 219 is insane. It's like more like a country club. It's one like 10 miles away. Girl, I wonder if you could just test it out. But honestly, because what you could also keep the door open, and as soon as you open the door, it's like AC air. Literally, it's like AC air, and it's actually like cold when you step out. But in what was I gonna say? In the sauna, me and Bentley went, and at the end of the day, we literally were doing our own thing in there. Like, and a lot of people do their own thing on there. We could literally just lay there and just be in the sauna because at the end of the day, to get access to those saunas, it's expensive. Like, you go to a spa and do that, that's like $60 a day. And Hotworks is only like 70 something a month. So it's like, that's really good deal if you like saunas like I do. And I don't know if y'all been, I mean, like for the girlies that been following me, from the beginning, y'all know I'm obsessed with the sauna. Like, I literally love the sauna. I can sit in it all day. And like, especially when I went to Gold's Gym and like, most of my journey, I was running to that sauna, especially in the cold months, y'all. It's about to be cold, right? So you know what I'm thinking of doing is just getting up a little bit earlier, and getting to work a little bit earlier, and then going to Hotworks in the morning because walking distance from my house, for my job, and so just going to Hotworks and then going to work, and so that's what I'm planning on doing because my job has a shower, so I can easily just do that. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like that, just maybe like once or twice a week, but it's gonna be fun. Hey, mommy. Good morning. Wait, is that my mom? It says Rochelle, but I'm thinking it's my mom. Mom, is that your picture? You love the sauna. I know, I love the sauna and hot tubs. I'm obsessed. I used to do my 50-degree AC. Wait, what's that? What's that, girly? I love sauna and no, but I'm obsessed, like literally obsessed. And especially in the winter because it just be cold. It'd be cold. And to get me out of my house, it would motivate me like to the gym. I would always be like, at least you can go to the sauna. But you remember when Gold's Gym sauna kept breaking? That was making me mad. And that's ultimately why I switched. Where did I switch to? Orange Theory? Or working out from home? I think working out from home. That's when I switched to, I got the machine at home. But yeah, girly, what is that? Let me know. You guys like it up, like this up, so YouTube thinks I'm cool. This is my very first YouTube live. How are you guys liking it? I know I'm like going back and forth to like a million different things, but keep up. Just keep up. It's not that hard. Maybe it is. The girlies are already used to it. But honestly, literally my biggest tips about avoiding side effects on a GLP-1 is truly just developing a routine that you can sustain and you love. Drinking enough water. First of all, 5 sips, y'all. Where's y'all water? How much water y'all have today? It's 9:33 where I am. Drop in the chat what time it is where you guys are. This is my second one though. My second one, and it's only 9:33. That's because on that run, baby, oh my God. I left this in my car, but every time I would do a loop, I would run to my car and chug water. Because I was like, yeah. So, oh God, it was a lot of fun this morning. I feel like I just feel so proud of myself because literally like 17 months ago, there's no way I was running for minutes straight. Like, and literally I ran in intervals for about an hour. Like, what? Running for an hour? What? Yes, it's on and off, but like it's, it's really intervals. I like interval running. I don't know how people be running like nonstop. Do they really run nonstop? I really be questioning that. And I mean, you obviously, if people are in shape, they really be running nonstop. But my heart feel like it's about to burst out of this chest. Like literally, I'm like, I'm about to go under. No, but seriously, because like when I'm running, it be too much sometimes. And then I'm like, okay, I got that. But what do? They really just keep going past that feeling, or they just have better, cardiovascular vibe. Y'all, I'm in the mood to like, it's like so nice. It's like giving fall. I'm in the mood to go thrifting. But I need not to go thrifting because I have a trip to Florida in a couple weeks. So I need not to thrift or spend money. But like, why not thrift? Because I haven't in a while. Either that or like go to like Trader Joe's and get some like fall like items or something. I'm in that type of mood, even though I did that the other week. But I really like the pumpkin Samoas from Trader Joe's. If you guys never tried them, they are really, really good. They're so yummy. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to hop off here, and then I'm going to go live on TikTok. So meet me over there. We're going to chat it up, GLP1 things. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's like a timeline. So it says this was 30 minutes. So, okay, period. But come meet me over on live because we're going to chat it up over there. All right, I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Bye.